So I think there is always an acknowledgement that the views are diverse. I think with the party, there are some values that are enduring, but there's also always that vision of actually making sure that we continue to evolve and remain relevant in people's lives. So we have seen over the years the approach evolve, suited to the times. And I think now with people becoming more educated, a lot more exposed and connected to the world, they have different worldviews, and we want to make sure that we hear them out, we understand, and that we also come to a consensus and understanding of what that narrative is for Singapore, or what is that common vision we have for our nation. And I think these conversations and dialogues are inevitable. Already, I think in constituencies amongst the MPs, we're already having conversations with our own residents or constituents. We're reaching out to the young more and proactively having dialogues, discussions before policies are made out, in the course of the making of the policy, and even after that as we implement. So I think this has now become a cadence of our engagements with residents, and I find it to be very enriching, because I think it allows us to share with people what our thinking is, and also allow us to gain feedback and insights that will sharpen and strengthen the policies and initiatives that we wish to roll out for the community.
Well, PM said today that the victory wasn't a landslide victory, that we should approach this election result with humility and gratitude. And these two are values that are important to the party and for all members as well as we do our work on the ground. So we approach our constituents, our voters, with these two values, humility and gratitude. And as PM mentioned, our Singaporeans care for the national issues of cost of living, about international the rules-based order being disrupted. They come to us as members of parliament with their everyday issues, and it's the connection that we build with them and the solutions that we bring to them that are important in building the trust with our voters. And that's what I am doing on the ground. We are expanding the common spaces. Traditionally we look at people approaching their members of parliament at the Meet the People sessions. However, just like in healthcare, we want to work upstream. We don't want to wait for people with problems to come to us. We want to go to them even before they face troubles, find out what issues might be, and try to work upstream to bring solutions to them. That's what me and my team at Jurong Spring and Gecko will continue to do as we go about building trust and connection with our people.
Can you share a bit more about your experience as an MP and your challenges that you have to overcome?
Well, it's always challenging for a new face in any constituency, and I think it's the same for all my colleagues in other parts of Singapore. But as I mentioned, we approach them with the humility to want to learn as we grow in our role. It's part of the course. So in my constituency, it's about conversations. It's about meeting them where they are, in their homes, in the common spaces, in the neighborhood, in the markets, in the playgrounds, having honest conversations with our people, with everyday Singaporeans, finding out what's troubling them. And then, as I mentioned, renewal is not just about renewal of people, but renewal of ideas as well. And so with a new team that has come on board, we bring new ideas to the table. We try new ways and approaches to solving problems. Yes, not everything might work, but the important thing is to try new things, to solve old problems, and to see whether we can get ahead.
The party chairman spoke about the party's mental health group and the family action group and their new partners. So please share with us who are these new partners and the work that they're doing currently now.
Yes, so as part of the mental health group, I think every group, every agency or every individual who is committed to improve this is a partner of the PAP. So we are casting our net wide. We want to engage with as many people as possible, whether they are individuals, whether they are social service agencies or just ground-up initiatives who are committed to improving the mental health of Singaporeans. So as members of the PAP mental health group, we are engaging people and agencies to be part of our resource panel so that we can tap on their expertise to roll out initiatives on the ground.
So PN also spoke about the clean politics and also how Singaporeans were not swayed by racial appeals in the last elections. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Well, as PM has mentioned, politics must be for the people. We have to unite people in our action, and I think we don't have space. We cannot allow space in politics for whether it's a person or a group to create fault lines and deepen fault lines. We have come a long way. We're a young country, and I think this is absolutely important as we continue to build trust with Singaporeans so that the connection remains strong And only then will we be able to deliver effective solutions and policies for the people.